Hello, everybody. This is Salvation Radio, and with me today is Catfish Rob and Flipperito.
No. You got you got
Okay,
you got your you got
Catfish Flipper.
you got your personalities mixed up because today we're
It's
doing the
Catfish Flipper.
ladies division. The women's got to get their fair share. So we
Yes,
got
and
we
this
got
is
double
the
we got
ladies.
double R. We got double R in the house.
That's
Double R,
right.
welcome to the show.
Double R, Rob Ratliff.
Hello, folks.
Oh my goodness, Rob, we can hear you.
Hi.
Yeah, did
Oh,
you happen to get a Skype account? Wow.
Oh man, Rob, welcome, man. Like I said, I'm glad you finally got this Skype thing working, and we can hear you loud and clear. You don't have to shout into Timmy's phone, and good to get you live and in effect here.
That's
it's good to be here, folks.
yeah.
Uh, now, Rob, the women's division, like we said, the LSL is a special place to play. You know, thanks to commissioners like yourself that give the action here a whole new twist and turn. Even though we got a bunch of managers that yip and yap about not getting a fair share, but you've done a great job, brother.
Well, I try to. I want the ladies here to have a good time, and I want each and every one of them to think that they're contributing.
Oh yeah. Now, obviously we got our fair share of characters that we run there, so I think it's safe to start with your crew because obviously the Reds are the creme de la crop here in the LSL. And most recently we had Sassy came up with correct me if I'm wrong, but IWA US World.
Yes, Sassy or cheerleader Sassy Red, who has just won the IWA United States Heavyweight title.
Nice. Representing for the LSL, man. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
Now,
Yeah.
Sassy is also no, Sassy's not the LSL current women's champion. Who's our women's champion right now?
Violet Victoria Red.
Nice. Now, how many cycles has
Held,
Violent Victoria
she has
Red?
held, she's actually held it since our first pay-per-view.
Woo!
Yeah, she's almost done a full year. This
Nice.
January will be a full year.
Now, women's tag. Do we have a women's tag here in the LSL?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
But
Nice.
I'm trying to build it up. I'm trying to get ladies to sign some matches, and we currently don't have many teams that are doing anything. We need the ladies to pick up on that.
Nice, and we got some characters here. I mean, from the beginning, from the inauguration of the LSL swamp. That well, let's just say it like it is. From when you guys took over, I mean, we've had some characters here, and we've had some drama to say the least. I mean, I remember early on, Red Rum when he started beating up on the Reds, and then he found out the
The
that's the
harbor.
wrong that's the wrong crew to mess with there, Red Rum.
Yeah, they don't take a
Yep.
back seat to nobody.
Yep. Because
Oh,
Big Papa came in.
yeah, Big Papa said, you ain't messing with my Reds, not here in the swamp. But let me tell you,
Well, we got Big Papa Red, who's the father of these red girls, and we also got the mother here, Big Mama Red.
oh man, well, you know what? We'll get more into Big Papa and Big Mama in a little bit, but I don't want to move away from the three main from cheerleader, from violent, and of course can't leave out Tessa.
No,
That's right.
Now is Tessa a champion right now of any sorts?
Yes.
yes,
She's the
she is.
still interfed women's world champion.
Oh, nice. How did she? Who did she beat for that one?
Uh,
Britney Spears.
yes,
Did you just say Britney Spears?
yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's when the COH was, or COL was part of the IWA.
Ah, nice. So Tessa is our current Steel Interfed champion.
Yes, she
Yeah.
is. And
Women's champ.
also,
Women's champion.
Sassy Red won that Steel Interfed Women's World title there a while back and lost it too.
She lost it to the person Rob beat for it.
Okay. Now, just to clear the air here, there is a Steel Interfed men's title and a women's title. Is that?
Yes.
Wow, nice. Shout out to the Steel Interfed for putting it down. And I know there's another title that they inaugurated, which we're not going to get into because, like I said, this is the women's show. We want to make sure we get all the
Yeah.
women's titles.
They inaugurated one this cycle, but we're not
Nice.
going to get into that because this is women's.
The women's time to shine. Now, so uh,
That,
cheerleader Sassy Red wins the U.S. World. I mean that one's open to men and women, so she decided to bring it all home. Brings the U.S. World's Women Heavyweight title home to the LSL.
yeah, the
Uh,
LWA one.
Violent Victoria is our current LSL Women's Champion,
Women's World Champion.
and Tessa is our Steel Interfed's Women's title. My goodness. I said, if you needed another reason, uh, you know, to pat yourself on the back, sir. I mean, wow, that's awesome.
Also, Flip, Big Mama Red was a LSL Tag Team Champion this cycle too.
Nice. They brought home the tag titles.
Her and Big Papa Red won it.
Now, since you brought them up again, let's get a little, let's clear the air because um, there's been an annoying little tag group going around putting up these silly posters throughout all of our locker rooms, throughout all of our anywhere we go with our promotion. I've been walking around seeing this King and Queen of Tag.
Yeah, and the 250 LI.
Yeah, we got King Ellie Mae and Queen Squeaky.
Oh, for anybody that missed the trash talk, Rob was the author of that great piece, and you know what? I'll say it like it is, Rob. I mean, I cracked my ass off, man. I was like, holy moly! You talk about you want to go around patting yourselves on the back? Like here you go, here you go. But since we brought up the self-proclaimed king and queen, who got their butts handed to them. Let's just say it like it is. I mean, Big Papa and Big Mama just literally put them in their back pockets and said, "Hey, just settle down there."
Yeah, settle with the real king and queen.
Now,
Right.
but I mean, let's bring these characters to life. I mean, Pipsqueak and Ellie Mae are probably two of the most obnoxious characters to walk the hallways of any wrestling association, man. Because my goodness, you talk about just characters, man. I mean, I've enjoyed writing for them. I've enjoyed giving the entire LSL locker room a hard time. And what are your thoughts on Pipsqueak and Ellie Mae there, Rob?
Well, I'll tell you what, we enjoy having them here in the LSL. And when it comes to great angles, they always bring great angles to any feuds. They try to kind of take the credit for a little bit of everything, but sometimes they get turned around on them.
They definitely get the short end of the stick if you don't mind the pun there towards Pipsqueak.
And sometimes they may even find a hole or two in there somewhere.
Oh yeah, I still remember that one trash talk you did with the Catfish gang, spanking Ellie Mae.
And don't forget little Pet Squeak getting put through the hole.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Then Mama
Oh.
That's
would
right.
put him in his place.
Oh man, yeah, that's a great cast that we got here. Now, uh, I'm thinking back at the beginning of our LSL mayhem and madness. We had a little bit of controversy with another one of the women and a bunch of shaking that she's doing. Early on, Julia Rain was she a commissioner or was she a
She
advocate or
was. She was a
she
commissioner.
she was a commissioner at some point, and she had big trouble. A lot. She kind of was very adamant about another one of the wrestlers who let's just say was taking dancing to a whole nother level.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Uh,
Chicken legs peg.
and is it safe to say Chicken Legs is still dancing?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
but it's safe to say.
He's still shaking in the bacon.
Yeah. She's shaking thing 1 and 2.
Now, for those listeners that don't know thing one and thing two, Timmy, what's what?
Well, what's the magic word there? Tits. Oops.
Shaking her boobies, man. My goodness.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, I remember reading one of the trash talks that kind of introduced her, and I think she was smashing her beer cans with them.
Yeah. Yeah. Full beer cans, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, that's one hell of a woman right there. If she can smash her beer cans with with her boobs, man. Let me tell you.
It's a waste of good liquor.
It's a damn good waste of good liquor, man. But oh, now what are your thoughts on these dance matches there, Rob? I mean, because most of the time the write ups weren't necessarily dance offs. She was always getting beat up or beating somebody up.
Uh, yeah, there's the point right there, Flip. Double R, he enjoys the write up. He enjoys the dance off as far as that goes. But as far as comes down to trying to make it into a match, no way. But as far as having fun, sure, why not? I mean,
Oh
a
yeah,
little
that
a little dancing and shaking ain't gonna hurt nobody.
right, exactly. Now, Chicken Legs, she's a part of what crew? What's
She's a part of
10K.
yeah 10K. That's what I was trying to think of.
oh okay, so she's with Bullfrog and the gang over there.
Yeah,
Now, recently, I know they had kind of like a truce with the Catfish gang, but
yeah, they have tried
That
to.
smells something fishy.
well, it's the Catfish gang. Of course, you smell something fishy.
Yeah, we tend to crack some bait every now and then.
Now, so currently there is is it safe to say that there's a kind of a truce right there between the two right now? Because looks like the Catfish gang put it to them.
Guess there's a cruise for the time being. Catfish John kind of laid it to Bullfrog Bob, so he's not going to push this. If he wants, if Bob wants a cruise, then we'll call it cruise for the time being. But uh, Bob didn't give you a word to the vibes. Don't turn your back on the red girls. They're washing every inch. Uh,
Now Chicken Leg has she had any interactions with the Reds? No, she was more going after if I can remember, she was going after Jamie, right?
Jeannie
uh,
Lang.
Janie
yes,
Lane,
Uh,
right?
yes, but she did have some interaction with Tessa.
Oh, so she has had interactions.
Yes, she did.
Just like
Te-
she will next cycle.
Tessa. Oh, that's right. Tessa. If I can remember, Tessa beat her up once.
Yes, she did. She come right down to the ring after Chicken Leg Pets kind of called her out, and Tessa don't take kindly to anyone calling her out.
Well, I mean, it's especially like you said. I mean, you know what? You can dance all you want on your own time, but don't try to force Tessa into some damn dance off.
She just Tessa told her blank out. I don't do no shaking and booting. You want to wrestle? You get behind in the ring, we'll wrestle.
Oh man, yeah, but settle it in the ring, settle it with some action. But this whole it's almost as bad as did I see WWE one time they did like a punching bag competition or like
That
test.
was the NXT show, the one that when it was first a game show.
Oh, okay, okay.
But yeah, they did, but it was WWE's product. So yeah, they did do a punching bag contest.
It's like, come on, yeah. So yeah, stick to wrestling. We don't want to see this test your strength or shaking and bacon. But now, you mentioned Janie Lane, that hardcore Janie Lane.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
What happened? What's happened to her? Where is she at right now, Timmy?
Well, she's just waiting.
She's mostly in tag teams and six-man fashion right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
With the Deshanes.
Aha, nice. She's champion right now, 6-man champion.
Yes,
Yeah, I
it is.
think so.
Yeah,
Just man, let's see here. Got a thing here. Oh wait, no, she ain't a champion right now.
No, she lost.
Yep, she lost them to Switchblade, Amazing Angie Red, and Violent Victoria Red.
oh yeah.
Who will be, by the way, IWA World Tag Champ. I'm 6-man champs.
Amazing Angie Red. That's one that we haven't mentioned. What's going on with Amazing Angie? Where'd she come from?
It came from somebody uh from my from one of my relatives.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I don't remember Amazing Angie, but right now that you mentioned it, I was like, okay. The Reds are growing, baby. Love it.
Yep, Joseph. My son Joseph, wrestler.
Nice. Now, 6-man. Right now that you guys mentioned 6-man, I know we have our resident female 6-man crew that just came on the last couple of cycles. The Bunny Trio.
No.
Now, I mean, the Bunny Trio and I think the Reds are the only all-out women's 6-mans, right? They're the only two that we have.
I believe
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, because I don't think any other faction has that many women other than those two.
And,
Correct me if I'm wrong, but
and by the way, the King Switchblade's coming after Queen Pipsqueak. Yep. Oh.
and look, I'm not adding validity to it. The self-proclaimed king and queen, because if you keep calling them that, they're gonna put more hot air into their big blown up heads already.
Yeah.
Can't get much bigger.
Oh man.
Rob, I think his head outweighs his body.
Now is she? I know they just got handed their their posters. They got their posters stuffed into their mouth by Big Mom and Big Papa. But Queen Ellie Mae, is she going after anybody right now? Has she won 10 matches yet?
Yep, we won 12.
Look at her, nice, doing big things there.
Okay, we got something for her. Find yourself a partner, a woman partner.
Yeah, have her team up with frickin' chicken legs. Let them since they don't got anybody else, have them to tag up.
There
Yeah,
you
that'd
go.
be.
That'd make a good tag team.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to push some more of these women's tags. So I know we got those two there. Have them go at it now. But we skipped over these bunny trios. Bunny trio just came on. The bunny trio's here. They look like they want some respect. They haven't. It looks like they've had some rough time growing up. Because I mean, I'll tell you right now. Uh, some of these gals, walk around with this attitude that they think they're big, bad, and tough. And I'm sorry, but Red Rum has been giving them a hard time, like big time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
somebody's got to give them a hard time.
oh yeah,
Here's
and,
your
and
little. Here's your dollar. Come give me a lap dance.
oh yeah, Red Rum is being yeah, he wants to put them back on a schedule at the Jiggly Room. Like you don't deserve to fight in this ring. Like, you're better off going to shake and bake with chicken legs peg and get your ass back in the kitchen type. But I don't think the bunnies took too well to those comments. I don't think the bunnies took.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll leave the bunnies to take care of Red Run. I'm
Yeah.
sure they can cool him off some way or another.
Yeah, you know what? I don't think Red Rum's gonna get invited to the wedding. Anytime you got somebody that's smells of a mixture of whiskey and urine and old cigars, it's not a good type of person to invite to your wedding.
But you know what? The old saying goes, may not get invited, but there's always somebody that can crash.
What was that? You broke up there, Rob.
I said he might not be invited, but there's always a wedding to be crashed.
Ooh, yeah. Best believe that. Oh man. Now, uh, I think one of the most prestigious fighters or women's fighters that we have here in the LSL is awesome Mina Colossus. I mean, doesn't use the mic too often. She's pretty much all business and but she's always on that title page. Always finds a way to put some gold around her waist.
Yes, she's won a lot of titles. She also had her chance at Violet Victoria, but she's come up short yet.
So she's had her shots against the Reds as well, but just can't get over that hill, huh?
No, not yet.
Huh. Now, I think you're I don't want to say that you're one of the only commissioners that AAA likes Double R, but they have hinted that you're not a bad guy.
Yes, I've kind of seen that, and I try to be fair, but I can be unfair too. But I don't try to be in this league. I want all the women to have equal play, equal time. But I have made it a point to tell each of them, and I put it in the bulletin too. I don't hand out shots. If you want a shot at a title, you earn it.
Now, since we brought up AAA, your thoughts on the Mouth of the South I mean, what's her name? The mouth of the South.
Big Mouth Roxy,
Oh man, you know what? Yeah, the
Sugar
big.
Lip.
I mean, and credit to their manager. I mean, they have managed to keep talking and talking and talking. We wish they would shut up a little bit and get in the ring and fight some more, but they definitely got their fair share of words to say.
Well, I tell you what, Sugar Lips has put in her time. I'm not going to take that away from her. She's held quite a few titles this summer and this year. I put it this way: she's been on the front page quite a bit, and
I think she's probably the best of the three from their little crew. If you don't mind me saying that, but
she is she's and I you know I have to say it right here now. Rossi has had her opportunities to get up there and get over the hump. She's just not made it yet.
right, yeah, I think I've seen that as well. Like I said, she's given her shots. She just hasn't. You know what? When you get, I mean, that I think that's what makes wrestling. It's like you're gonna be given your shot. It's what you do with your shot
I
that
can
matters.
I can point out that quite a bit recently she was in a four-way for the number one contendership for the LSL Women's Swamp Championship, in which she lost that. Big Mama Red won that number one contendership, and she will be going after Violet Victoria's title next.
Now, just want to clear the air. Sugar Lips, even though Pegasus may sound like a female wrestling name, uh, rest assured that Scott Pegasus is not a female. So just want to clear the air.
At least as far as we know, he ain't.
As far as we know, yeah, I think we can say that without a doubt. Like I said, that Scott Pegasus is not a it's not a female. At least I hope he's not. I mean,
No, as far as I know, I don't have him on my list.
right. So you can call him a bunny, but he's not a bunny. He's not a bunny. Or the
He's
bunny? No, she called him a
100% male.
Barbie. She called him a Barbie, not a bunny. Oh man. Now, I mean, shout out to some of these other ladies that I haven't seen in a while. I know I'm gonna break the fourth a little bit. I know our buddy, our friend, our pal, Shane brings people in and out. So I'm not sure whether Mandy is sticking around, but the Golden Goddess, Mandy Rose. Any word on her yet?
Yeah,
Actually,
she's
that's his
still in
son's
here.
character.
Oh, okay. So
She's still in here. A couple, 2, 3 cycles back, she did hold a singles title. Matter of fact,
nice,
she held 2 or 3 of them in a row there.
nice. Yeah, man. So I mean, the division is
It's wide open.
it really is. I mean, and starting 2020, Rob, any I mean, I hate to put you on the spot. Like I said, I know you guys. Like I said, that's the one thing about the LSL, man. It's a nice group of friends. I think maybe if we ask some of the managers that that we know, maybe bring in a couple other, at least two females in your roster, so that you can run some tags. I think it'll help our division out. Uh,
You, you know, I did put a thing in my uh, in one of my LSM women's report, either a couple of cycles back or something. Though that I did ask if any of the LSL managers could help by making at least one female for the roster if they could. But I've not heard nothing back from no one.
yeah, no, I think we got a good group. I think it would be nice to see a couple more females in. So You know, if you are thinking of doing a little bit change of roster in 2020, I think that's what we can recommend just to keep the action brewing. I think the action that we do have is fun. Like I said, even though we got chicken legs peg, and again, again, if for anyone listening, of course, Paul, love you to death, brother. I know you're just having fun. I know you do your fair share of attacking and beating up or trying to beat up on catfish and trying to beat up on catfish, but I think that chicken legs is just his way of having a little bit of fun with this. But
You know, also I'd like to mention that you talked about 2020. Recently we just put a post up that I will be running a tournament in 2020.
nice.
Uh, Also, me and Tim has talked it a couple of times. We've not put a definite thing up about this yet, and we're still not for sure about this, but we have talked about maybe doing a intergender tournament later on
Okay.
too. That's still open to debate. Wait and see how the women's goes.
Okay.
It's like I said, we're trying to get something to shake it up and maybe make this a little better. Uh, I'm trying to get some women tag teams going. We do have uh, a women's tag team title division. We do have champions who is amazing Angie Rand, Angie Red, and me, Michelle Rattler. They hold the women's tag team title right now.
Nice.
We would love to have some more women tag team to come in and take on these two ladies. Right now, like I said, there's only about 3 to 5 tag teams.
Yeah, if we don't get any more, we might have to shut it down.
Well, that's what I was getting ready to say. Uh, I run a post in my division part bicycle, I think it was, that I was going to give the ladies, women tag team division 5 cycles to show me if they want to keep this thing going or not.
Oh, okay. So we're thinking of if we don't get enough tag teams to shut down that tag team aspect, not shut down the women's division.
We won't be the women's division, just be the tag team.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. I was like, oh no, oh no.
No, no,
Uh,
we won't shut down women's division. We got plenty enough, single
yeah.
wrestlers to keep that going. But it's just the tag team titles.
Okay. Yeah, I know we already have an intergender champion, right? The Division X,
Uh,
Uh,
or am I mistaken with that, or is that a cruiserweight title?
that's a cruiserweight tag
Okay,
team.
okay. But it is also women are also eligible to compete for that.
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, cool. Oh man. All right, guys. Well, let's see here. Anything coming up this cycle?
Uh, not not that I know of, but the cycle after that for the women's division, Sugar Lips Roxy gets something she wants.
I was gonna say something rude, but I was like, wait a minute, not that kind of that kind of. Slow down there, Flip. Slow down there. Ah,
Like I said, Sugar Lips
Or
Rossi,
just read the report, you'll see.
Sugar Lips Rossi does get the next shot at the Steel Women's Interfed title. Now, if Tessa has that or someone else, we don't know yet. But whoever has the title, Rossi will get the next women's title shot from the
Oh, Tessa
LSL.
will have the shot. I
now,
mean, Tessa will be the opponent.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here in the steel. Again, don't forget to check out. I know you guys are recording later on this week, so we'll get some more LSL coverage. It's just like I said, that's the fun thing about this league is that there's so much going on. I know I'm also trying to get a show with the cruiserweight commissioner, R.S. Harper. So I can't wait. Like I said, it's like I said, there's so much going on that we have to break it up into these mini shows just to be able to cover all the action. I mean, we just spent about a half an hour just talking strictly the women's division, and that's just one side of this whole league. I mean, you can imagine how much more there is going on.
The LSL women's division is a fun division. It's a good division. It's a division that's open to all women that wants to come in and have a good time. We would love to have.
Oh yeah, I second that, brother. Definitely want to get as many people here that are into the women's wrestling. I know the AWL has their own women's division. Of course, shout out to these two leagues for promoting. Not every not every federation, not every league allows for women fighters. So, shout out to you guys for bringing this little piece of women's fighting, you know, and giving them their fair dues because they deserve it. Timmy, any last words?
Not for me.
Nice.
This
Let's.
one was all for Rob right here.
Oh
Well,
yeah, loving it. Rob, you get the last word. You can go ahead and sign us off.
one thing I'd like to say first right off the bat, I'd like to thank Will Wisdom for allowing us, allow the women's division here at LSL to be able to compete for that interfed women's world title. That's a great title for women's in all division leagues that can compete for it. There are not many. There's only about 3 or 4 leagues that compete for that title. And I'd like to thank Will for allowing LSL to compete for that title because that is a very prestigious title. Uh,
I agree.
I'd like to, I don't want to cut in on Tim's part, but, I also thank Will for allowing the whole LSL roster, to compete for any of these titles that we can. Uh, I'm I know some of the women they can compete for other things too. So not just women but men. It's a good thing for all of us, and it helps the whole LSL league.
Oh, I completely agree with you on that, Rob. I mean, it's shout out to the Gold who kind of led the way with the inner league interactions with the I War stuff that they do. So this is shout out to Will for kind of giving the people that like and enjoy the steel as much as we do a chance to get some interleague action going because yeah, it is a beautiful thing, like you said, Rob.
Yes.
That's right.
I also, I want to thank Tim and the jury for allowing me to run this division the way I want to run it, which is I try to run it, just flat out the way I think it should be run. That's for everybody to have fun. Uh, I'd like to thank all the ladies here. Uh, don't hesitate to contact me in any way you need if you don't think you're getting to be a push. But I will say this again. I do not give out shots. If you want a shot, you will earn it. That's the way I work. I try to be fair to everyone and anyone, even the king.
That's right.
But
Oh man. Now,
uh,
hey, in the king's defense, has she asked for anything? No, she's just a cunt,
No,
man. She's
she's
just a
not
cunt.
asked for nothing yet.
She
Oh
just,
well, maybe she's asked for a spanking or two.
yeah, that I would say, yeah. But yeah, she just likes running her mouth, man. I
Well, she
put.
also likes to shake her bottom, but we're not get that far yet.
Ooh-wee.
Uh, uh, yeah, it the women's division is a fun division. It's a good division, and any of you ladies that wants to add something to this, let me know. I'm always open to suggestions. I may not take them, but I will listen to
Here.
them. I think
Here, here.
fair way to be as a commissioner, and it's the only way I know to be a commissioner. I enjoy being the women's division commissioner, and I hope that the rest of the ladies here enjoy having me. I'd like
Oh,
to thank each and every one of you, and this is just a short show. We would like to have, maybe make it a little longer later on. But I'd like to thank each and every one of them that's listening to this show. I'd like to thank both Tim and Flip for allowing me to be here and talk about the women's division.
oh
Yeah,
yeah.
you're welcome.
Now, Timmy, uh, shout out to the LSL, and like I said, for you guys having this show to allow us on. I second that. But go ahead and sign us off, Timmy. Like I said, be on the lookout for the Catfish Rob Awards coming to Interfed Radio, and be on the lookout for some more LSL Salvation Radio with the recap of Trash Talk and the men's divisions.
Hey, wait just a sec there, Flip. You know, you brought something up right there that maybe we make a little quick
Mm.
talk in here on that. You mentioned about the Interfig Awards. I'm always open for a suggestion for a award show for the LSL and even AWL if Will would be willing to do that too. Uh,
Nice, yeah, yeah. We can. It's the end of the year, and I think we should have something maybe for the steel. Yeah, I like it.
uh, I'm always open for this and that. May take us a few cycles to get something together, but this is up to Tim and Will.
Yeah,
If
well, butt munch of the year.
they want to see this happen, I'd be more than happy to add something to it for us.
Yeah, we can do it. We
I mean,
can do that.
Yeah,
we could,
leave your comments below. Tell us what you think. Tell us if you think we can have some AWL LSL Steel Awards. Let us know what you think for sure.
yes, that's a good suggestion right there. Any of the managers that's listening to this, please let us know. Uh, let Will know. Let Tim know. Let me know. Even let Flip know. He's one helping with this show. So let us all know. We all enjoy having these shows, and we do it just for the divisions that we're in. But anyway, I just wanted to bring that up. So uh, think about it and see where it goes.
Now, am I signing us
Timmy,
off?
you're up, brother. It.
Okay. This has been Timothy Clark. This is Salvation Radio with the Women's Report. Thank you, Flip and Rob. Ratliff.
Well,
You're welcome, brother.
This is Timothy Clark signing off. Let's see.